Everything to know about West Ashley. Hey everyone, Ryan McHugh, your neighborhood expert for everything about Charleston and Summerville and Mount Pleasant. My videos are all about helping people relocate here. That's right, if you're looking to make the move, you're trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this, maybe you're freaking out, maybe you're like, hey, get me the heck out of my state. Maybe you're coming from California, New York, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Florida, Texas, Utah, Nevada, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you're probably trying to figure out, well, how am I going to find the right place for me in Charleston? Well, folks, you have found me, Ryan McHugh, your neighborhood expert. So whether you're ready to move in a few months or maybe a year, stick around because I am here to help. Today, I'm diving into the little area known as West Ashley, a hidden gem right here in Charleston. For those of you who want that downtown convenience, but without the downtown price tag, if you know what I'm talking about, you see those houses on Rainbow Row are like $8 million. Like one of them was like $4 million. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. So yes, houses downtown Charleston do cost quite a bit. Most of them, surprisingly, fun fact, are owned by a lot of major corporations. So when somebody does really good at their business or their company, they kind of gift them a vacation away. Like, hey, go to hang out in downtown Charleston on our super uber luxurious mansion. It's a fantastic option for those of you who are looking to relocate to Charleston, because I know a lot of people are like, Ryan, we can't afford downtown on the peninsula. And I'm like, well, what's your thoughts on West Ashley? I'm going to tell you exactly why this area is booming and why you should consider it if you're thinking of making the move to Charleston, South Carolina. So diving right in, West Ashley may feel like its own suburb, but that's because it is. It's actually a part of Charleston proper, but it gets its name from its location. So we're essentially west of the Ashley River, so that's where we get West Ashley.
Oh yeah, that's right. Duh.
We're also north of the Wapuka and Stono River, which is putting us just above Johns Island and James Island. This unique location makes it absolutely ideal spot for those of you who want to live that downtown lifestyle, but also have that hustle and bustle, a little bit of separation. Like you don't want to, you like it, you see it, you can do it, you can have fun, but there's that separation where you can still get away from that. And you still want to live close enough to enjoy everything that Charleston has to offer, including its amazing beaches. I mean, you're so close to beaches in West Ashley. It's phenomenal. So when we talk West Ashley, we split it into actually two parts. And this is something that I make everybody aware of, and people kind of look at me like I got two heads. But it's inside and outside the I-526. Now, you might be going, well, what's so special about this I-526? Well, there's a section where you're inside of it, which goes from the I-526 all the way towards downtown Charleston. And then there is I-526 outside the I-526, and that's everything from the I-526 end, because it ends right there in Savannah Highway, all the way down 17. And so if you kind of are following along, because there's some big price differences between those two areas, okay, the distinction is very, very different. So you'll find newer styled homes outside the 526, but you'll also find homes that have been maybe updated, totally remodeled, torn down to the studs, and essentially are brand new, right in a more mature style neighborhood. So you have to really be specific on what part of West Ashley you'd like to live in, because it's not all created equal and not all of it is great, and some of it's better than others. So why West Ashley? Well, the perfect reason, location, location, location. You're so close to downtown and you're not far from Folly Beach, but it still has a suburban feel, and many find that very appealing, like myself. Everything you need is right there. I mean, it truly is. The main commercial hub is inside the I-526 loop, where Highway 17, Sam Rittenberg Boulevard, and St. Andrew Boulevard create a triangle of just shopping. I was going to say something else, but I'll refrain from that.
Why don't you just say it?
It just creates this this major shopping center, and you'll find big names like Lowe's, Home Depot, Costco, Target, alongside some local sandwich shops. I like Ireland's Own. It's a really good restaurant, bar, tavern. Again, lots to do in West Ashley. This makes it incredibly convenient for running errands, grabbing groceries, or even doing some retail therapy. I love Costco. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. Costco in West Ashley, not only do they have the hot dogs and the pizza and all that great stuff, but they move their aisles around like every other day. And I'll tell you what, every time I go in there, it's like a hit of serotonin every time I go shopping in Costco. Because I'll tell you what, it's awesome. It really is. And the one in Mount Pleasant's nice too, but the one in West Ashley, that's the original OG. All right, when it comes to food in West Ashley, we've got some great spots that cater to diverse tastes. Yeah. Whether you're craving a casual meal or a fine dining experience, West Ashley has you covered. There are so many great relaxed atmosphere places to American classics. And then let's just talk about like the best soft serve, Turbo Cone. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. These places are absolutely amazing. The restaurants here, the whole food scene in West Ashley is pretty incredible. Not to mention, if you're a craft beer lover, well, you're in luck. West Ashley boasts two fantastic breweries. You have Frothy Beer in Charlestown, and I gotta tell you, both of those are in Avondale, which are kind of more of the hipster section. You know, everybody says to me, oh, Ryan, where's all the young people hang out? Well, Avondale, but if you're kind of like more into the arts and the music scene and things like that, well, that's kind of where a lot of these folks hang out. So both of those breweries offer a wide selection of locally brewed beers, as well as a lively atmosphere, perfect for unwinding after a long day of catching up with friends. Now, if you also like going to like Irish pubs and stuff like that, where you can have food, Ireland's Own actually has a virtual indoor driving range right next to their bar. And then you can also have dinner and hang out in their very cool restaurant, tavern, bar. It is a very cool place to check out. Lots of video games there for the kids to play. So I just like going there because my kids can play the video games while we eat and converse. So very cool. Now, you might say, well, Ryan, it can't just be eating and shopping to do in West Ashley, right? Like, what else is there to do? Well, West Ashley just isn't about shopping and eating. There's a thriving cultural scene here, too. You can watch a movie, a live performance. There's the Citadel Mall, which, to be honest, to be fair, isn't really a booming mall like I was used to up north. When I was up north, malls were pretty packed, and, you know, you could go to a mall around Christmas time or whatever have you, hundreds and hundreds of people. You can go to the Citadel Mall. There's very few people in there. It almost feels kind of like post-apocalyptic a little bit, but they do have a movie theater there. They do have some events and live performances, so it's always something to consider. You can also explore Charleston Landing. That's a historic site where settlers first arrived in the 1600s. It just gives you kind of a really cool historical lesson into Charleston's rich past. And then if you're an outdoor enthusiast like myself, the West Ashley Greenway offers 8 miles of paved trails for walking, biking, jogging. It's a scenic route that winds through some of the beautiful landscapes, and it's perfect for staying active. I mean, if you're somebody that's like, hey, I want to wake up every morning, I'm going to go for a run or a walk, like this is a perfect place to stay active and enjoy the outdoors. Plus, you're going to find pocket parks and dog parks scattered all throughout West Ashley, providing even more opportunities to enjoy nature and spend time with our furry little friends. Now, I know many of you are probably wondering about schools, and if you're considering a move to West Ashley with your family, the area is served to Charleston County School District, which offers a range of educational options, including public, private, and charter schools. Some of the highly regarded schools in West Ashley include West Ashley High School, C.E. Williams Middle School, and Orange Grove Elementary School. It's always recommended to do your own research, though, and do your own due diligence. I tell everybody this. You need to visit these schools, walk them, meet the staff, meet the principal, just get a feeling if this is going to be a good fit for you or your children. I will say, though, I have heard mixed reviews about Charleston County school systems in the past, and Charleston County in general for being a little bit more on the left-leaning side of things. Don't know how true that is, but that's kind of the vibe that they give off in a lot of the news in TV. It just seems a little bit more on the left-leaning of things. So if that's not something you align with, should be something that you take into consideration when you're doing your due diligence. So now, Ryan, how expensive is it? Like, let's talk money. Let's talk dollars and cents, my favorite topic. A topic that's on everyone's mind, really, in today's time. Considering a move in 2024, well, let's talk money. So inside the I-526, the median home price is right around $490. Woo! While outside, you're somewhere in the area of $440. So about 6 to 8% more to live inside the I-526. But here's where it gets really interesting. The homes inside the I-526, generally smaller. There's like ranch. They're maybe 1,200 square feet to maybe 2,200 square feet. So if you're looking for a home that's over 2,500 square feet, right, or 2,600 square feet, that median price inside the 526 jumps up to almost $1 million, or upwards of $995, compared to the mid 600s outside the I-526. So if you're looking for something that's 2,800 square feet, you're going to be at $995 inside the 526. But if you want to be outside the 526, you're in the mid 600s, maybe 7s. That's a massive difference. I mean, that's almost 40% difference. This is crucial, guys. You have to know these factors when you're considering budgeting for a move here. Because if you're like, well, Ryan, West Ashley looks great. Median house prices, $495. Correct. But are you going to live in a 1,200 square foot tiny ranch? Maybe you've got a couple of kids. Maybe you need the space. You've got to really put your priorities into place. And this is a crucial factor when you're considering budgeting for your new home in Charleston. So when it comes to property taxes, Charleston County has a millage rate that varies depending on the specific location and property value. It's kind of crazy. It's important to factor in property taxes when you're calculating. As your buyer's representative, I can help provide you with as much detailed information on property taxes and specific neighborhoods in and around West Ashley, whether you're inside the 526 or outside the 526. This is all going to help make a more informed decision, but most importantly, you're not going to feel like you're not going to know, right? And now let's not forget about homeowners insurance. Yeah, homeowners insurance is another expense to consider, and the cost can vary just like anything. But that varies with factors like the age of the home, the condition, the size, what kind of coverage you end up choosing. If you're in an X flood zone, do you want to add flood insurance? Do you not want to add flood insurance? Things like that. It's always a good idea to shop your insurance quotes around. I have recommended insurance agents here that offer some of the best pricing that a lot of people can't even get from their own insurance companies. So that's why it's important to reach out to someone like myself so that I can help you with that process. Okay, Ryan, well, West Ashley sounds fantastic. So what are some popular neighborhoods? Well, inside the I-526, you'll find older, smaller neighborhoods like Avondale, Burnsdown, and Windermere. And think 1940s to 1950s homes with these like classic ranches and cottage styles. Like, these are known for their charm, their massive oak tree lined roadways, and close-knit community feel. But that can also leave out a little bit of that privacy factor. So all these neighborhoods are pretty walkable. They're also very walkable to things like Avondale or Windermere shops, restaurants, making it easy to run errands or even grab some food, without having to get in your car. You're paying for the convenience of being close to everything and the character of these established neighborhoods. And that's really why people move to the inside of the I-526. And even I know some investors that even love the Airbnbs that they can find and rent out in West Ashley because you are so close to Folly Beach. So maybe you're somebody that's like looking at this from an investment standpoint. There's always different options for you. Let's talk outside the I-526. The neighborhoods are newer and larger. You have Bees Ferry Road. That's a massive hot spot. You have Carolina Bay. That's been growing for a while, and it's still also having some homes built here in the later 2020s. It's also a very popular choice for families. They have a new phase called Parks Edge that's on the way. It's going to offer a ton of modern amenities like parks, playgrounds, pools. Prices in Carolina Bay can range from 300s in the townhomes all the way up to 700s in larger homes. So providing options for different budgets. If you're somebody that's like, hey, I'm single, I just need a townhome, I don't need something really big, but I like the idea of being in something newer. Well, they have townhomes for you. If you're somebody that's like, wait, we got a large family, we got 5 kids like me, who does that? Then
you're an animal.
Then they definitely have options for you. You're probably going to be looking higher 7s, 800s. Now, for those of you seeking the established neighborhood with a golf course, we have Shadow Moss, which is a great option. Shadow Moss is a fantastic neighborhood. The homes in there, oh my God, they're beautiful. It's home to West Ash's only golf course, and most of the neighborhood has no HOA fees, which is a huge bonus for some homeowners. Homes here were built in the 80s and 90s, very traditional style. Prices from the high 300s to the 500s. But if a home is fully updated or restored, or maybe they just totally remodeled the thing, you're going to be looking higher 6s and 7s. It's a mature community with tree-lined streets and a peaceful atmosphere. So make sure you consider that. Now, Ryan, okay, you've talked about the houses in the 500s, the 600s, the 700s. But Ryan, we're coming from California. And our houses out there are like 1.5. And we kind of like the more luxury living style. Like, that's what we're looking for. Okay, I've got you luxury living folks. If you're looking for luxury, the Crescent is the place to be located on the Wapoo Cut. This is a waterfront living at its finest. Imagine waking up to stunning views of the water and having access to your own private dock. Homes here range from the 1950s to brand new, with the median price about $3.3 million. You can find stuff closer to high 2s and even high 4s. This exclusive community, though, offers very luxurious lifestyle with top-notch amenities and a prime location. Now, if you don't want a community, there are every once in a while lots that pop up in West Ashley. Not often, but rarely they will pop up. And these lots are actually buildable. You can build your custom home. So you'll find somebody who finds a 1 acre, 1.5 acre property, and they'll build a massive multi-million-dollar mansion on it. So that is another option for you if you're looking for that luxury lifestyle. So whether you're dreaming of a cozy bungalow in Avondale or a waterfront estate in Crescent, in West Ashley, in the Crescent, West Ashley has something for everyone. It's a diverse area in a wide range of housing options, amenities, and neighborhoods to suit many different lifestyles and budgets. So if you're ready to make the move to West Ashley or anywhere in the Charleston area, give me a call. As always, I'm Ryan McHugh, your neighborhood expert, 843-226-5535. I will see you guys on the next video. And if you want to see other videos just like this one, go ahead and click right here.